This place is not headed by Barack Obama. He is not the chief of this fucking kingdom. He is just a fucking puppet that's been set up. All the decisions that are made that come from a higher power. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5. They come from a far country.
Now read that last part again.
Isaiah 13:4. The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the hosts of the battle.
Who's the Lord of the hosts?
Right.
The Most High, Yahweh. You know? So the Most High is, now get that in Exodus 15:3. The Most High is about war. And his son is about war.
Yep.
You know, because these church jakes will tell you that God don't like fighting and God don't like, you know, people, he don't like this earth to be in disarray. The Most High set all this up.
Right.
Yeah,
the right and the left. Yeah, go ahead.
No, I say they got a church even that's saying that competition is a sin.
What?
That's what they say. Competition is a sin.
Well, they bugged out, man.
Hell yeah.
Now, it ain't about no competition, but, you know, I mean, especially amongst this brotherhood, it ain't no competition, so that is going off if you want to get.
No, they say as far as like sports and anything physical like that.
Oh, nah, well, yeah, they going off. But go ahead,
Going to Exodus, huh?
Yeah, Exodus 15:3.
Come on. Exodus 15 verse 3. The Most High is a man of war. The Most High is his name.
Right, because kind of like, well, I'm sorry, brother. You read it, you hear about you might be on the battlefield and be like, today, if I'm going against this nation, you might be like, I'm gonna kill 50,000. That's a high number, but I'm gonna kill 100. You be like, oh shit, I'm gonna get 200.
Right.
And then you gotta go at it. You know, like King David. It was said King David killed tens of thousands and Saul, 1,000. Was it? You know. Okay. I ain't saying that account was a competition. I'm just throwing that account out there.
They're doing that in the movie 300.
And then was Jake's. You know.
Yeah.
It was really, you know, Jake's. Now go ahead, back to that. So the Most High is about war. The Most High want war to come. And this is gonna be the last war.
Yep.
The war to end all wars.
Yep.
So these y'all people here in America, y'all don't have a clue of what the Heavenly Father is about. And the people that's supposed to have a clue, y'all don't know shit. 2/3 of Israel. 2/3 of you Israelites. But that's the way the Most High set it up. That you wouldn't be able to break the stronghold of these philosophies and get to the truth. You know? The Most High wants to bring war on earth. Yahweh said it. He said, what you expect when I come back? For me to bring peace? He said, I say nay, but a sword. Right, to slay the enemies. All those that oppose Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai.
Right.
Are gonna get put to death. Go ahead,
quick
brother.
precept to back you up. It's Revelation 19:11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse. And he that sat upon him was called Faithful and True. And in righteousness he doth judge and make war.
Yep.
In righteousness, hold on. The scripture's going out. But then church they can hear that and they'll formulate that and wing it and make their own understanding out of it. What ain't talking about war is righteous or whatever, you know, they'll just be winging it.
Or they'll try to make it, it's just a spiritual war.
Yeah. It's not physical.
It's never gonna get physical, it's always spiritual.
Right.
So the white man is gonna spiritually stay in power forever and he gonna get brought down spiritually. Yeah, it's gonna be a spiritual ass whooping
Yep.
You know? Now go back.
Isaiah 13 and 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land.
Right, the whole land of what? Babylon the Great.
Yep.
By way of the missiles, nuclear missiles. And it's gonna happen.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Howl ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And
So there is no God bless America.
Right.
God bless this. No, it ain't God. He condemned this place
That's right.
to destruction. Utterly and in total, complete destruction.
Yep.
You got something?
Verse 8, and they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames.
Yeah, them bugged out, terrified looks on the faces. When all this, and we in the time of war right now. It's just because that the presence of war just ain't hit America yet. But when these race riots unleash, you know, it's gonna be. I guess I use the word interesting. You know how the Most High gonna have all this playing out, because when this place is in total disarray, that war is steady gonna be heightening and heating up till it get to just a full blown out to where it get to where they shoot them missiles off. And once they detonate them missiles, it's a wrap.
Yep.
You know, once they detonate the missiles, it's a wrap. So you know, it's gonna be different stages in the. I mean, you know, however the Most High got to play out, I ain't gonna sit up here like I got the inside on how the Most High gonna do it. But it's gonna be all out chaos here in America. War is gonna be festering and stirred up. You know,
One event after another.
and this soft little military over here is gonna be bugged out, man. World War I ain't gonna be shit compared to this last war. World War II. This gonna beat both of them two wars.
Right. And these soldiers that they got today, the little combat like that Kuwait and all that type of all them little bullshit, Iraq and all that shit, man, that ain't had nothing on World War I and World War II. Them was like them veterans say, them was real wars. Hell, even the Vietnam conflict it was more gruesome than goddamn Iraq, invading Iraq and all that type of shit, the Gulf Wars and all that shit.
Shooting missiles from 5 miles away.
Off a ship, that ain't shit. No, when you on the ground and it's a motherfucker next to you taking a sword in his neck, or you watching a motherfucker get his head blowed off and you sitting there looking at his brains, then you gonna know what time
It's gonna get intense over there, because in the Middle East is where the Battle of Armageddon is gonna take place. You know, and it's gonna be a lot of bloodshed because it's gonna beat out the first two wars as far as the amount of death. And it's gonna be a bunch of American citizens that you're gonna have to fight in that war.
Yep. And they ain't ready for it, man. That movie, that was a good man. I love that movie that came out, the little true story. And I know they fucking tweaked it and shit, but Lone Survivor with Mark Wahlberg, you had, what was it, Navy SEALs?
Yeah, Navy SEALs.
And they was supposed to go through the hardest training that any military can provide. And they got on that motherfucking mountain. One of the top guys, he twisted his ankle just running up a fucking mountain. But when them goddamn wild men was after their ass, they was crawling through them fucking mountains like ants with bazookas on their backs, man.
And then how you gonna be ready to prepare for war? Now when you have even back in the early 1900s, you had men, you know, even though they wasn't on this pussy ass spirit.
Right.
I'm talking about even this men period. Men had a manly spirit about them. You know? Like if any brother that still got like a grandfather,
right,
or you might have witnessed your great grandfather being alive,
yeah,
they got stern
oh yeah,
spirits in them, man.
Yell at you in a minute.
Yeah.
You know?
Hold my damn screen though.
Now these cats, they don't even want to tell these kids shit.
Yeah.
Because that bitch gonna get on their ass.
Yeah.
Don't you talk to my baby like that.
Yeah.
Little bad motherfucker.
So,
I had a bitch, she told me she would kill her daddy if he touched her kids.
yeah, so there ain't no way you gonna be prepared for war. And the reason I say that is because they had the draft, you know. During them wars, they had the draft, and you had regular civilians that had to go to war.
It was anxious
That wasn't
to go.
in the year, and that was ready to go and fight, you know. And a bunch of Jakes partook in that, you know. And a bunch of Jakes, y'all gonna die over there in this war.
Hell
this
yeah.
war.
So judgment.
You gonna die over here, and the ones that get sent over there, you gonna die over there.
Yep.
The white man, you gonna die over here, you gonna die over there. And whoever else gotta go into the military.
Yep.
You know, but how you gonna be ready for war and all you do is play video games all goddamn
Modern
day?
welfare.
Your bone structures all weak because you ain't got no you ain't got no vitamins in your damn body.
Yeah.
Your mind is nurtured up for you to be
A pussy.
then you're a pussy. That's to be blunt. for the men, you know, no masculinity in your spirit.
And you never seen death.
When you're
No.
Con.
Nope.
How you gonna go into war and you never seen death, man?
They ain't prepared to die. You Americans that go to war and shit, y'all go over there, man, y'all want to come back. That's in your mind. When you go to war, it's like, well, shit, I could get killed, but I'm going kill. If I get killed I'm gonna die with honor. Shit, they showed the video on YouTube. Them goddamn crackers was under the bed.
scared.
Jesus.
And it wasn't hit.
Jesus.
It wasn't hit directly on that building, wherever that little building they was in. It was hitting around.
Scared shit.
And that shit was shaking and all that bomb. They were shell shot.
Yeah.
They were bomb shot.
Help us, Jesus.
It's easy to be in training camp. You big bad. You been lifting weights.
Hey, but Esau that pumping you up.
Yeah.
You know Esau like to hype you up
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
He ain't just gotta be the military either. Esau like to get them inspirational
Spirit,
speeches and shit.
Motivational.
Oh, come on, soldier, come on, soldier, and all that bullshit. You know, and then you really start believing that you a top-notch soldier.
Really?
I'm a trained killer.
You shooting out a fucking piece of paper and stabbing a dummy.
Yeah, doing all them rolls, you get up, you hit the dummy a couple times with the knife, and in your mind, you really think this is gonna transition over to real life. It ain't gonna happen like that.
To Ishmael walking there with a bomb strapped on his ass, kill himself and 50 other motherfuckers and you.
And used to seeing motherfuckers get stoned and stabbed up. They
Right.
do that over. They do that over
Con.
there. You might see somebody missing their limb because they didn't
Stole something.
stole something, did something against their culture or
Yep.
something.
You motherfuckers
They
freak
religion,
out
they
after
religion.
a bad fight, man. Motherfucker get a leak and some blood, and motherfuckers panic and start screaming, somebody call 911.
He lost a tooth. He actually lost his
Yeah,
tooth.
they actually got a live stoning. It's on the YouTube over there in the Middle East. It was behind adultery. And man, them motherfuckers don't play games over there, man. Them Russians don't play fucking games. For you to
Iranians
shove a
don't.
broken bottle up a goddamn man ass, man. You know, that's some. Hey, now that stone they had put wrapped pillowcases, white pillowcases or whatever, white sheet over their goddamn head.
Yeah,
They couldn't even see
he
it.
coming, right?
They taking them to there, and them motherfuckers just boom time. Them goddamn come out, law walk bar coming out the woodwork with them rocks.
Yeah.
And it was,
throwing rocks too, shit.
you know, and
That's
you
a
know,
hell of a way to go
and it
out.
was all the people. That's how you can tell. You know, they
Right.
get that from the scriptures. You know.
Con. That's how they go on around. No, it's on the script.
So they stoned them. First they did the man, then the woman.
Yep. Now what you think the adultery rate is over there? Slim to fucking none. Because the consequence is we gonna put you to death nice and slow like.
Con.
Over here, it's promoted.
Yep.
Girl,
It's a stone
that ain't
into
the right
death.
one. Get you a nut, girl.
You know? But you probably gonna be knocked unconscious after a while. They gonna stone you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rocks is covering you damn near.
You better hope you pass out.
Because everybody, the thing is, everybody gotta get stoned in.
Yeah.
And you can't just sit back and watch. You gotta get into
Gotta
it and stone.
To show you body. No.
That's. I mean, you can keep going on that. I mean, it's the whole chapter is good. Matter of fact, keep reading. Yeah, that's good. Keep reading.
For Isaiah 13:9, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath.
No, the Lord can't be coming cruel. So y'all don't know the true Lord, the Lords of this Bible. Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai.
You'll never hear this chapter come out in these fallen houses, man.
Con.
Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger.
Yep.
To lay
Yeah,
the
fierce anger for
Fierce.
the Most High sitting back, letting prophet. I mean, you know, the prophecy got to be fulfilled. So the scriptures say that the Most High is long suffering. You know, fierce anger for all the abominable, detestable acts that's taking place across the earth. And the chief place of abomination is right here in America.
Yep.
This is the chief place of demons, the chief place of demonic vibrations, and the chief place of wickedness.
Yep.
Right here in this on this American soil.
Yep.
Go ahead,
Every
man.
damn thing Esau do is a calculated step, man. Even
It's a conspiracy.
it's a conspiracy. Even from the way they paint, they goddamn advertisements, like McDonald's with the goddamn with them bright ass colors. It's all to draw you in. It's all set up as witchcraft, man. It's all witchcraft, man.
that we saw in Starbucks.
Then the con. But we a bunch of conspiracy nuts.
Go ahead, huh?
To lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it.
Yeah, he gonna destroy the sinners, not the one that could, not the act of sin.
Right.
How you gonna? What you gonna do? How is the act gonna? That's a bugged out statement to me.
Right, man.
God don't hate the sinner, but the sin.
Hate the sin, not the sinner.
So that's basically saying God ain't gonna do nothing because Jesus died for your sins.
And why
That's
speak
why
on
they say
Judgment
that.
Day? What's Judgment Day then?
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine.
Yeah, it's gonna be a dark time.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna be a time of mourning, a time of bloodshed, a time of destruction. You know,